सो गाइस, जो भी देख रहे हो यार, स्ट्रीम को लाइक करना और गेम प्ले पसंद आए तो सब्सक्राइब जरूर से कर लेना।
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who...
It's roll! It's bounced back off the post. Picked out Mohamed Salah! Once more against the woodwork. Nicely weighted ball, Figo. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Jordan Henderson, and it's Marquinhos. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Mbappe. Great ball, and he's in here. Henderson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Back into the middle. And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe! Chance! Goal! Arsenal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And the finish! Oh, taken with style. And they're at it again in double quick time. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. No outsmarting him this time. He's being urged to shoot. Chance for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Raul. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Raul. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Raul. Jordan Henderson. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. And that interception was... And the half-time whistle goes. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
For information on how to find your way around this stadium.
Here we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And he's intervened well there. Rice. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe tries to play it through. In towards the back stick. Hernandez getting this one clear.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Figo. Oh, that's an excellent interception. It's a searching pass.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Looking for options for movement. Played back in. Oh, super ball! Rice gets it away. Havertz always looking for that half a chance. And he welcomes it in. And he's in on goal! Good read, needed to be. And that has been slung wide. Played into space. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And Van Nistelrooy! Hernandez. No way through there. Nicely aimed pass. That ball looks a good one. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
A case now of complete control. Raul.
Arsenal really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Havertz. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Raul. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well timed, excellent interception. Jordan Henderson
There will be 1 minute
tries
added
to
time.
thread one through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Real chance! He scores! Just cruising! They are cruising! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of... Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Arsenal have very little in the way of excuses here. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's the end of that. Oh, what's he done? Azar. Chouameni, that has been cut short. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. Cross goes in there. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Now it's Mbappe. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Rashford.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Rashford. And a shot! And it's a goal! The breakthrough strike! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Raul. Looking for options for movement. And that is expertly dealt with. Out for a throw.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's found a way past. He has found a way through. This looks promising. Raul in the hunt and looking threatening. Now, can they get him away? Threads one in. Hangs one in.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe finds himself offside. Defending was strong and firm. Searching pass he's played there. Mbappe. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
1 minute added time.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 23, Mbappe.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Hernandez cuts it out. Arsenal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
He's found a way through. A real chance! Really well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Oh, really well played.
Aimed beyond the defence. Drives it. Gets his head on it! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Coming on the field is
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Jordan Henderson, that has ended up in no man's land. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That'll be a throw-in. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Albert Ferrer. That pass has been well intercepted. Decent chance! It's there! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Oh, he's played it in low. And the finish! They've done it! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Simplicity itself.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
We have got... Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's gone looking for safety. And here's Rui Costa. Fired deep towards the back post. Tries to get it clear. Drilled in low. And that has been knocked clear.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
It's a pretty loose pass. And he's picked it up out wide. Xabi Alonso gets over and intercepts. Rui Costa receives it in a wide position. Takes aim and... Oh, what a climb! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Arsenal may have thrown this away at the death. Ter Stegen will have to save it here or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think...
And we're done. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them...
So, the game yet to kick off, the excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proved positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
Law is onto this.
He's having a shot! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Valverde. That's a cute ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Valverde is the team's great visionary. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's been shifted off it. Beckham. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Shot could be...
Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
There was to be only one outcome.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important...
Big chance!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. There could be trouble here.
Shoots! Sticks it away!
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the...
Roll!
Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Law. Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get free. And that's been drilled in. Danger averted for now. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Nicely weighted ball. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Looking for the run. And the shot! They've scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
A header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Law really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Khan claims comfortably. Raul. Well, that pass isn't the best. That pass has been well intercepted. And he's there to get it away.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 9, Raul. Number 18.
It's a poor throw that,
Robert
picked off with
Lewandowski.
relative ease.
Number 20.
Oh, perfectly
Mohamed
measured
Salah.
that.
Number
Cleared
17,
without complication.
Messi. Number
Robertson,
4,
can he get on the end of this?
coming on the field. Number 21, Del Piero.
He won't be happy with that one.
Osman. Number
Pull it.
23, Mbappe.
Marquinhos
Number 13,
spots it and
De Bruyne.
intercepts.
Number
Lovely
22,
pass, but can he get there?
Kukçu. Substitution.
Rijkaard. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Robertson, great vision, couldn't squeeze it through. Kukçu. Now Mbappe. Not the most convincing of passes, looking for a runner. Well read, nice interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That could spell trouble. And that will be the final act. Arsenal were a team not sure